Oakland, California. A cracked phone screen, a secondhand DSLR camera held together with tape, and 17-year-old Elijah Carter pressing his face against the viewfinder like he was trying to see a different world. While the city outside pulsed with sirens and sneakers hitting pavement, Elijah clicked the shutter. A click, a couple arguing under a neon bodega light. Click, a kid jumping a fence like it was the edge of the earth. Click, a self-portrait in a window reflection, half his face hidden in shadow. He didn't take pictures. He told truths. And he had a dream to be the youngest Black cinematographer to win an Oscar. He applied to every top film school in the country, NYU, USC, UCLA. Rejections came fast. Some were polite. While your story is compelling, some weren't. Your visuals lack polish. Only one school responded differently, a mid-tier arts college in Utah with a program full of students who had never met someone like Elijah. Day one, Elijah walked into his cinematography 101 class, baggy hoodie, camera around his neck, confidence trying to hold itself together. His classmates talked about studying film in Paris, about their parents who worked in the industry. One of them asked him,
So are you more into like music videos or street documentaries?
in their eyes, he wasn't a filmmaker. He was a stereotype with a lens. When he pitched his final project, a short film about growing up fatherless in East Oakland, his professor raised an eyebrow.
Isn't that kind of predictable?
He suggested Elijah try a romantic comedy instead.
It'll be a stretch.
Elijah said nothing, but that night he walked through the snow alone, whispering to himself.
You don't get to tell me what stories are worth telling.
Elijah filmed the project anyway. He called it Half Light, a 12-minute short told in silences and shadows, a story about grief, boyhood, and the cracks that let light in. He used thrifted props, friends from the Black Student Union as actors, and editing software so outdated it crashed every 10 minutes. The night it was screened, only a few people showed up. Most of them left after the first scene, but one didn't. A woman in a long coat stayed seated in the dark auditorium. When the credits rolled, she approached Elijah.
I'm Angela Royce.
She said,
I used to shoot for Ava DuVernay.
she pulled out a card.
Let's talk about your eye.
Angela mentored Elijah, introduced him to Black directors, taught him how to use silence as a weapon, gave him old scripts to shoot scenes from. 1 year later, he was invited to be a camera assistant on an indie film set in LA. He showed up early, stayed late, memorized every lens. By 24, he had his first DP credit. By 27, he was in pre-production on his feature film debut. By 30, he stood on a stage at the Dolby Theatre, hands shaking. His film Half Light was expanded into a full-length feature. When he won Best Cinematography, he didn't thank the Academy first. He thanked the city that raised him, the cracked lens he started with, and the kids whose stories were never optional. He ended his speech with,
They tried to crop me out of the frame, but I made my own. And now the world can finally see the picture.